You know, everyone's gonna hate me for this, but this is the truth, you know. I used drugs every day I was pregnant.
All right, YouTube world, we found Phoenix.
Hey,
how's it going?
Good, good.
So what's new?
The heat tried to melt me the other day. Yep.
It's trying to melt us all.
I know, it's unbelievable.
It's incredible.
Oh my God, this global warming thing's for real.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I walked down the street to the store and I'm like, I should have took that cardio tip a little more serious.
No doubt.
Whoa.
Now, are you scared walking around like that? Dressed like that? You worry about someone?
At night, when I go out at night, I keep that pepper spray that I was given. I keep that in one hand, and I bought a taser the other day. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I got it to tase my boyfriend.
You should tase him, yeah. Just in the middle of the night, you sleep.
That's what I told him.
As soon as he rolls over, zap him, be like, oh, I don't know, you must have rolled on top of it.
Yeah, you were dreaming.
So there's been some recent gunfire and stuff like that going on around here?
Yeah.
So what prompted that? Is it just someone trying to take over someone else's territory, or?
I have no idea. I really don't know. I don't know anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, I know the person who passed away. God bless him. His family. It's terrible. He's really young. That's devastating. You know what I mean? Nobody deserves anything like that. And but that's all I know. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
So a lot of our fans want to know about your past. Who was Phoenix before she was Phoenix?
So, Phoenix grew up on Long Island. I grew up on Long Island. I'm adopted. I was born in Louisiana. I was adopted at birth. I don't know my biological family. I know I have a file on them. That's as much as I know. You know, I know where I'm from. That's about it. I was born during a tornado. Maybe that's why I'm so crazy. But I grew up on Long Island. Me, my brother, my mom, my dad. And then when Damien and Brianna, the Vegas thing, that's absolutely amazing, because when I was a kid, I used to go to Vegas every year growing up. And we would go see Siegfried and Roy, the White Tigers, and you know, every year Vegas is my favorite place in the world, you know. And I have I have four White Tiger stuffed animals. Every year I went, I would get another one. And then my dad, he was a high school math teacher, and so in the summer times he had off. You know, he was always outside with me and my brother. He had really light, fair skin. He was Irish. And so he ended up getting skin cancer, because we'd either always be in our pool that he built, or at the beach. You know, I grew up Long Island, it's an island. We'd be at the beach, you know. And he ended up getting melanoma, and by the time he went to get it checked, it was too late. It was over his whole body. And you know, I watched my superhero go from being a superhero to couldn't even move off, you know, the living room floor on a mattress, you know, in 2 years, and passing away. And so that hurts.
More recently, who were you a week before you were Phoenix?
When I was 21, I moved to Florida. I had a lot of things going on in Long Island, and my mom sent me down to Florida. And so I was there for a couple of years, there for about 8 years. I had my daughter down there. I have a 4-year-old daughter. Her name is Isabella Rose. And my little angel. I love her.
You've met her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she's beautiful, beautiful. And my cousin, he's gay, and him and his husband were looking to adopt a child when I was pregnant. Now, I didn't know that, you know, I wasn't talking to anybody in my family, and my mom set the whole thing up with lawyers and everything, and they adopted my daughter.
Oh, wow.
So,
That's great.
they came down to the hospital when I had her, and I was doing very bad when I was pregnant. I used, you know, everyone's gonna hate me for this, but this is the truth, you know. I used drugs every day I was pregnant. My daughter was born addicted to heroin and cocaine. She came 6 weeks early because I fell on my stomach and I broke my water. She was born at 2 pounds 6 ounces, and I had 100% natural birth, no epidural, no C-section, just push.
Right.
And she was so little. They didn't even let me hold her after she came out. They just took her right out of the room from me and put her right in a little incubator. She was in NICU, and they told me she was gonna be there for like 8 weeks, and she was gonna have lung problems, kidney problems, brain problems. Like, she was gonna have issues her entire life. If you say God's not real, think again. My daughter was there for 4 days and went home, and there's not a effing thing wrong with her. Nothing.
That's awesome.
Nothing.
That's very lucky.
My daughter's in a music class, swimming class, gymnastics, preschool. She got accepted into a private one. Like, she's amazing.
So what they do about her addiction?
She went through detox, and as soon as she was done with that, within 4 days, my daughter went home.
She was done detoxing
on a
in 4 days?
On a plane back to Long Island. 4 days.
Wow.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Incredible. That's Tony Macaroni right there.
Tony Macaroni.
He rents a room in the house.
All right. So you were Phoenix before you were Camden, Phoenix then?
Yeah.
Okay. So what got you started on the heroin use?
I started using when I was 12 years old. Not heroin, you know. I started smoking weed, and I think it was more of like, because I was always a good kid, you know. Like, I played sports growing up, you know, gymnastics. I was in field hockey my whole life, and you know, I just, you know, like my brother, he's a professional classical musician. He plays with the Philadelphia Orchestra. He's played with the New York Philharmonic, the Boston Pops. He has his doctorate in music performance. That's another one of our roommates' tenants right there. It's really hot. You can see everyone's coming home.
Is that Rigatoni?
No. The first one was Tony Macaroni. That one's ravioli. But it was just more of I guess, like, being told not to do something. I always wanted to do it, you know. I don't know. And so I started like smoking weed and hanging out with the bad kids and everything, like secretly, when I was like 12 in like 7th grade, you know.
That's a pretty young age to be in that kind of crowd.
Yeah, and it's not like anything like happened, you know, to, you know, like a lot of people are like, oh, well, this happened and that happened, and I grew up in a terrible family. Like, my family's amazing. Right. Amazing. Like,
so you don't have an excuse.
You know,
So what's your excuse not to get clean then? To be blunt.
Just I don't have an excuse, you know? Like, I'm not like sitting here trying to think of one real quick, or like, no, like, I don't. It's just, I think it's just so much habit, and this is what I'm used to, you know. Like, between rehab and detox, like, I've been to treatment like 24 times, you know. Like, I had amazing health insurance, you know.
But you
like,
never really gave it a fair shake at any of them, did you?
Well, yeah, like, I've completed almost all of them.
Really?
You know, and then I went to sober living, and, you know, I was living in a sober house, and I was working, and then I'm either in AA. I like AA. I was in AA or NA or CA, and, you know, I had a sponsor, was doing the steps, and then boom, just one day, F this, out. Like, not a second thought in the world.
And just right back to it.
Yeah. Boom.
Wow. So you don't, so odds are you won't get out of this lifestyle then. You really don't have any incentive to. I mean, this is your lifestyle. If you say you basically,
yeah, no,
this
like,
is
yeah.
your norm.
Yeah, this is my norm because I'm just so used to it. I'm so used to it. And it's like, I feel like I don't have another option, you know, because like I was sheltered my whole life, you know, like my mom did everything for me, you know. Like I don't even know how to pay a bill, you know. I don't. I don't.
That's
like,
something somebody learns though. I mean,
yeah.
That's when you have to pay a bill. Then
yeah. Like what I do is I give someone else the money and have them go online and pay it for me. Like I don't.
Yeah, you could do that.
Have no idea, you know. And it's like getting in. I was just talking to Jules about, you know, going to Vegas and all that kind of stuff. And like I don't have an ID. You know, like I'm gonna need an ID to get on a flight and everything. And she's like, well, I can get the paperwork to get an ID, you know, but the 6 points of identification, like, I don't, you know, like
it's tough to get all that, sure.
Yeah, like I've had a Jersey ID before, so, and I've been arrested before. So what I heard is that if you've been fingerprinted before, like it's way easier to get an ID. I don't know if that's true or not. I have no idea.
I'm not sure either.
You know, it's a good thing to find out, right? You know, so because I need an ID, like it's holding me back from getting a job, from, you know, I'm sorry, there's bugs all over the place, like mosquitoes, my cat's right there chilling, you know, it's Mittens right there. What's up, Mittens? My baby, yes! I love him. But yeah, so that's my next thing. Like I need an ID so bad, you know. I can actually do things with an ID, you know, and it's like I feel like because I don't have these things, and like it's not that I have no like incentive or desire to go get them or anything like that. Like I'm just scared. I'm scared to ask for help, you know. I'm scared to be like, help me do this, help me do that, you know. Like,
well, why not? I mean, all of us need help in some manner of life, one way or the other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody goes through life on their own, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, even when you're young, you have a teacher helping you, you have parents helping you, you know? You know, you got to learn to drive, so you have somebody teach you how to drive. I mean, all through life, you're going to be asking people for help. It's just, you got to ask the right people. And you got to ask for the right kind of help. Yeah. You know what I mean? Loaning me $10 to get a bag is different than, hey.
Oh, yeah, that's not.
You're
helping me die doing that.
Without that.
Like, you know.
But a lot of people tell us what we want to hear. You know what I mean?
Hear, yeah.
And, you know, we'd rather hear the truth from you.
Tell you
know
what it is. Like,
if you think this is your life for the rest of your life, then you know that I'd rather hear that than hey.
Not.
You know that.
You know, like I know that it's not. I know that it's not because like I know who I am on the inside. I know what I'm capable of, and
well, if this isn't you, you got to be you.
Yeah.
So, but eventually you got to take that first step, and that's. You know? And
it's like, and now like I don't know, like what is it? Am I scared to take that step because I've been given that step 24 times, you know, and I just fell right back in the rabbit hole, you know,
because that step is abnormal from what
you know, the steps I take down the street every day, you know, and like honestly, you know, and it's like if maybe it's just a change. Well, you know, no, I don't know, because that's what I thought when I left Long Island. Oh, a change of environment, you know, going to Florida. Within, you know, a year or two, I was, you know, by the time I left Florida, I was being asked to leave by the FBI, telling me that it's a good thing if I decided that, they told me, they strongly suggested that I leave the state of Florida. Being told by the FBI to leave a state is,
moving.
Yeah. So, the person I was dating at the time, is doing 40 years in federal prison. His son, who's 21, got life, his cousin got life, and his father got life. You know?
Well, it all comes down to people, places, and things, right?
Exactly.
So
it's like, am I just that strongly attracted to those people, places, and things? Or is it that that's just what I'm so used to?
That's probably what you're used to. So that kind of...
That's what draws me to
gravitate towards
you
that
know,
crowd.
It's like I'm more comfortable in the chaos and craziness and danger rather than...
doing a 9-to-5 and having an apartment.
That's crazy. That's scary.
That's what we discussed last time. Is, you know, you're putting your life at risk every time you make $1, and you're putting your life at risk every time you spend $1. You know what I mean? So you're really putting yourself at risk every step of the way.
Yeah.
So if that's not scary, then
what
normal life can't be scary.
Yeah.
So how long has it been since you used?
What time is it right now?
Oh, I don't know. Probably somewhere around noon.
Oh, it's probably been about 13 hours.
Has it?
Yeah.
Last time we talked, you said you cut back substantially.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. And you'll be able to hold on to it?
Yeah, because I just woke up. Like, when I woke up to my boyfriend saying, hey, they're outside for you. You know, because, like, I've missed you guys the last couple of weeks, you know? You got a big bug on your chest.
Oh, that's a lantern bug.
Yeah, don't they, like, eat the environment or something?
No, I think they're from China. So nothing around here eats them. So they'll be here forever.
Oh, that's terrible.
Until they die of old age.
Yeah. Hopefully it's like
which
an
is
hour.
better than you could say for some people in Canada.
Yeah.
People in Canada don't die of old age.
Oh man. But yeah, so he woke me up telling me I got bit by a big mosquito on my foot. That's why I keep scratching my foot. I'm sorry. But yeah, so yeah, I went to sleep last night and I just woke up when you guys got here. So
alrighty. So you got some mail from Damien.
Yes.
And
I
Brianna?
love them so much. They're the coolest people in the world, man. They really are. The stickers and everything. I got one in my wallet already. One in my wallet right there. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh God.
Here comes the entertainment.
Yeah.
Mitch! And you know it.
Well, I think that's all I have. Anything else you want to add?
You don't want to listen to the hip-hop entertainment again?
Definitely not.
Damien and Brianna, I love you guys so much. That paper with the envelope, that's gonna be the biggest help because I'm just gonna write you guys directly, you know. So just watch out for my letter. It'll be coming within the next week. It'll be there for you guys. Thank you so much, guys. I love you too so much. Thank you. Thank you.
All right then. Well, try to keep cool.
Yes.
And
Mittens is chilling. He says, thank you guys too.
Maybe next time the Brinks truck will pull up, you'll know it's us.
Yes, yeah.
Had a word on the street.
Oh my God, people.
Hilarious. It's like that passport game, you know, where you tell someone something and by the time it gets 10 people away, it's a totally different story.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not even sure where that story came from.
That was ridiculous. But I'm like, get the F out of here.
Yeah.
like, no. So,
I have no idea.
yeah.
Maybe someone watched one of our videos and just started fabricating stories from then on.
100%.
So at any rate, Phoenix, thanks for your time.
Thank you guys
You
so
take care.
much. Thank you.